The lady on the screen is Karabo Mokoena, a beautiful South African lady with a compassionate heart. Sadly, the trash bin you see contains her lifeless body, murdered by someone that she should feel comfortable and safe around. There are a couple of factors to consider before entering into a relationship. These factors help you analyze the direction, sustainability, and the overall feasibility of a relationship, especially when you have longevity in mind. We'll discuss these factors subsequently. Today, I simply want us to look at the dangers of entering relationships without proper and critical assessment. Karabo Mokoena, the beautiful South African lady at the beginning of this video, had a boyfriend who was abusive. She broke up with him after he physically abused her in a nightclub. But for some reason, on Friday the 28th of April 2017, she visited him again. And this will be her last visit to him or to anyone else. Hear the judge's take on her boyfriend.
She did not deserve to perish at your hands in the way that she did. Your cold-heartedness towards the deceased is evident from your conduct after you killed her. You went on with your life as if nothing was wrong and nothing happened.
The hashtag Men Are Trash began trending in South Africa after Mokwena's death, a way to raise awareness about gender-based violence, in which women usually are the victims. Not to play devil's advocate, but could that bring her back? It could encourage reasonable ladies who are in abusive relationships to terminate such relationships, but it will not bring Mokoena back. Don't be a scapegoat. Don't give birth to a hashtag. Every relationship is founded on certain principles. The duration and durability of any relationship is based on those principles. For instance, if a man entered a relationship with a woman solely because she's good in bed, that relationship is flawed and bound to fail from inception, because it is impossible to know just how good the woman is in bed without first sleeping with her. Whereas that doesn't seem like a problem. It is evident that she is not the main consideration in the relationship. Sex is. And sooner or later, she'd exhaust her many tricks, and he'll feel bored of the repetition of same tricks. He's not committed to her, he's just committed to sex. If a woman enters into a relationship with a man solely because he's got money, money becomes the foundation of that relationship. In this case, the man may continue to make more money, but that may not sustain the relationship. There's a threshold for which money ceases to be a satisfying factor. It'll get to a point where the lady feels comfortable, having saved up enough to cater for her needs for a while, and she'd suddenly begin to notice the flaws of her partner. He's not handsome, she'll say. He's got a big nose, he's not tall. I want a tall, dark and handsome man. He could be light-skinned. I really don't mind his complexion. But he has to be tall and handsome at least, with broad shoulders and a V chest. And muscles too. I want someone that can pick me up. Where were these requirements a while ago, you might ask? They were buried under a shaky foundation. And because the foundation wasn't solid, after a while it is bound to fall apart. At the earliest stage of most relationships, especially if the lady likes the man, her thought processes, I hope this lasts forever. If he's able to make her feel comfortable and loved, she'd become instantly blinded to other guys. A guy, on the other hand, fantasizes how she looks underneath her dress and how long he'd have to wait to get in there. He could leave a date with her, see a pretty girl with a nice figure and instantly be drawn to her. Most guys won't act on that attraction though, primarily because the excitement of the other girl is still fresh. However, some will, and these are the ones ladies call dogs, the ones that consider every beautiful lady a potential mate. It is not far-fetched in these times that a young lady, emphasis on young, could also want sex from the earliest stages of a relationship. But in most cases, it's the guy who initiates the introduction of sex in the relationship. And the introduction of sex changes the dynamics of a relationship. Barbara Tomei, An Orlando-based Ghanaian lady with her whole life ahead of her was murdered by her husband. The days leading to her murder is the baffling part of this case. The sheer amount of threats and solid affirmations that were ignored. Watch this.
It's not okay, Barbara. It's not okay. You cannot defend him. It's not okay.
Call the cops.
Do you see what he just did? No, Barbara.
We did not come here because don't let me hurt you. Leave. We didn't come here for we came to get something.
Can I promise you something?
Promise me.
If I don't kill your sister, then me, I am fake.
You got the video, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right, call the cops.
No, it's
No, call the cops, Jen. No.
Barbara, stop that.
Fania, you don't play with threats like this. Jen, I'm calling the cops. No, you don't play with threats. Please call the cops. It should escalate. He's threatening you in front of me. He said he's going to kill you. What are you waiting for?
Barbara, we're done.
Whatever you want to get.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, you lost all this.
No, I'm going to come back for it.
You're going to come back for what? No, it's okay. It's okay, Barbara. It's another debt that can be paid off. Debt is debt. You cannot replace debt with life, and vice versa. It's gone. This ain't yours no more. Imagine if you come here by yourself.
Even with us over here, he still attacked you. Fabian, don't play with these things.
Why is this a joke to you?
This was September 2020, and this same man was arrested for abuse in 2016. Think of all that had happened between 2016 and 2020, and prior to that 2016 arrest. In 2011, a friend told me about a lady who had marital issues. I got in contact with her and we talked. We kept in contact for a short period, after which I traveled. In 2018, I inquired about the lady from my friend and was informed she had passed a few years back, and about the husband living his best life. All these cases may have ended in death. These are truly extreme cases. Nonetheless, most ill-informed relationships are likely to end with insecurities, depression, or at least bitter memories. Even when they don't end in murder, these such relationships leave an impact so strong that one may never fully recover from. The moment you entangle yourself with certain individuals, your life takes a turn for the worse. And if you stay with them long enough, you will more than likely arrive at that undesirable destination. When you get into an ill-informed relationship, it is not just your life you put in jeopardy. The happiness, mental health, and in some cases, the safety of your family and loved ones are at stake. Listen to this recorded call.
Okay, but motherfuckers, the people you trying to threaten ain't got shit to do with you, bruh.
Everybody got something to do with something, nigga. I'm touching everybody, bruh. I'm gonna keep it 100, bruh.
You're miserable. You're mad for what? I
got my own rules. So like I said, if I go down, I'm going down for 20 bodies. And best believe I'm going down for like 20 bodies.
Okay, but you the one who broke up with me, so why you just can't leave me alone?
Bruh, you gonna get it too, bruh. For sure you gonna get it, bruh. You already know, bruh.
The husband of Barbara could just as easily gun down her brother for that altercation that broke out when he tried to protect his sister. It is not far-fetched. When you think about the parents and loved ones of Barbara, Mokoena, and all these other cases, the bitter memories never completely leave. In an ideal or collectively exhaustive relationship, a lady holds the key to the front door of the relationship. That is to say, it doesn't start without her interest and consent. A man, on the other hand, holds the key to the back door of the relationship. It doesn't remain healthy and continuous without his commitment. Look to the left and to the right before you cross that road. Don't hurry to the center and try to run back after spotting an incoming vehicle. The likelihood of making it back to the curb in one piece and totally fine is slim. And that brings us to the end of today's discussion. Kindly share with a friend who you think this might help. Thanks for stopping by.